Why is it right that you can see exactly what the narcissist is doing, but other people can't? They have smeared your name. You have lost friendships, maybe even family members, and all you want to do is clear your name. Why can't people just see through it like you can? There's a reason for this. There's a reason why this happens, and I'm going to talk about this in the video. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video, it is a really frustrating topic. Why you can see it. You can see exactly what the narcissist is doing, but other people can't. And it could be that you're going through a smear campaign. It could be that this person is really putting you down and making sure that they are ruining your reputation, that other people are believing the narcissist. You are losing friendships, you are losing people that you have known for a really long time, and you're thinking, well, these people were my friends. Like, I know these people, or like family members. I've even heard of cases where people have lost family members because they believed the narcissist. This is not uncommon. Guys, this is not uncommon. This is something that happens quite regularly, and I'm going to talk about why this actually happens and why people cannot see through the gaslighting, the lies, and the whole thing. Like, why can't they just see through it? But before I get into the video, guys, I just wanted to let you know that I do go live on this channel once a week. And if you have, like if you've got questions and you got things on your mind that you want a quick answer to, I would say join the live, because you can get your question answered there and then. And also, guys, you've got to check out the live chat as well that goes alongside this live stream. We have got such lovely, beautiful community members that are so active in the chat, and it's so nice to see that all of you are so supportive and kind to one another. It's like literally the Anushka family. Like, it's amazing. It's so cool. So if you want more information, please see the description box below. Okay, so why can't people just see through this? Like, it is so obvious like day that actually what is going on here. But, my friends, people are not going to see through it because they believe the narcissist. They are under this spell that the narcissist casts, or they are really believing what the narcissist is saying because they are believable. They are believable, aren't they? I mean, like, think about it. When you first got into this relationship with them, they were believable. Like, their ex was crazy, right? They were saying that there's other people around them that are just insane. Or we believe them. Like, why would we not? Why would we not? We weren't looking out. At that time, we weren't looking out to see whether this person was toxic, narcissistic. Maybe there were red flags, but you know what? We kind of like thought, nah, maybe we just got this wrong. Maybe we're just being too harsh on this person. And we made excuses. And this is exactly what happens with these people. They choose to not see it. They're not awakened. They believe the narcissist because, look, when like when you've got gossip, or you've got one person telling you this, and then there's this really happening, but they're telling you this. So they're diverting your attention to look at this situation, this thing that's happening here. In order to go against or to challenge a narcissist, or challenge someone who is difficult, who's like really, really wanting you to believe this, it takes effort, it takes energy, it takes awareness. Now, I don't mean this in a rude way, but most people aren't aware of this. So they're not going to be challenging the narcissist and thinking, hey, but what about this? Have you considered this? They're not going to do that, because they can't see it. It's easier just to go along with what the general consensus is, or what everybody else is doing. You just want to fit in. You just want to fit in. You want to have an easy life. You just don't want to make this difficult. So you don't challenge them. And also, if we think about it, it's a bit of gossip. And you know what? Everybody likes a bit of gossip, right? No. These people like it. So that's why they're listening. That's why they're jumping on the bandwagon. And believe me, the narcissist is telling lies. Narcissists are really good at telling lies. They're really good at changing people's perspective. They're really good at gaslighting. Think about it. That's what they're doing here. They are gaslighting this person into thinking this about this situation or this person. These people are not going to challenge the narcissist. So the narcissist gets away with it. And if this is done over time, so this is done consecutively over time, no one's really going to be paying attention or noticing or really wanting to go against the narcissist, because they might be using force, they might be using aggression. And most people shy away from that because nobody wants to get involved. Everyone wants to have an easy life. So when someone is presenting this situation, you kind of just go along with it. And also you've got to understand that people don't really notice narcissists, or you can't really identify a narcissist if you don't know what you're looking for. So these people that the narcissist is saying these things about you, they don't really know or really comprehend the idea of narcissism unless you have been in it, unless you've had your fingers burnt. You're not really going to know the whole concept of narcissism. Yes, it is out there. People talk about it. Yes, it's displayed in the movies. And yes, it's out there. But do people really know what it is? Do people really comprehend the magnitude of narcissistic abuse? No. No, they don't. They don't really get it. And even when you were to say to someone, oh, do you know what a narcissist is? They're going to say, oh, is it someone who looks at themselves in the mirror? Is it someone who is very grandiose? But do you actually know what grandiose is? Can you see it if it's in front of your face? Most people can't and don't know what it is. And that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things that unless you have gone through it, you're not going to be able to see it. And also, the Diagnostic Statistics Manual, the DSM, I mean, think about the way that that is described, narcissism is described. I mean, it's not really a true representation. And tell me how many people are actually diagnosed with the disorder? Like literally 5% of the population, when we know there is a lot more people who have got it. So people are not going to know. It's not something that is common knowledge, even though there's so much out there online, but people don't put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. It doesn't happen. So this is why the narcissist is able to manipulate, to gaslight people into thinking different things about different people. This is why they're able to get away with their smear campaign and put you down and make sure that other people actually believe them. If you have a family member that is being particularly difficult, you're not going to really call them out on it unless you have come to the end of your tether and you know you can get away with it. No one is going to challenge the narcissist, because it's like I said, when there's a lot of difficult emotions that go with it, when there is a lot of work, when you have to do a bit of thinking, people don't want to really do that. But one thing I will say to you is this: it's not your job to try and convince other people that the narcissist is wrong. Do you know why? Because this is going to trigger you. Because you're going to have to explain yourself. You are going to have to present the answers. And the narcissist would have already said that you are crazy. The narcissist would have already said that you are going to do this. So you're just falling into the trap. The thing is, if people really believe in you, love you, see you for who you are, they're not going to believe the narcissist. You're never going to have to explain yourself, justify yourself to these people, because these people already know you. And this is why, you know, when you're in these smear campaign dynamics, it's really heartbreaking, because not only have you endured this narcissistic abuse, this person who has lied, gaslighted, cheated, done all these things to you, and then even after the relationship has ended, they are doing this. So you're not even with them, but they're still abusing you from afar. This is so immature, like so immature. And if you really think about it, the reason why they are doing this is because if they don't do it, They are going to be shown up as the person who couldn't make the relationship work, or someone who is particularly difficult. This is all about deflection, and this is all about lying and gaslighting, just trying to get distract the attention away from them. They've got to make sure, and they've got to say that you're the one that's in the wrong, because then they don't have to take responsibility. They deflect all of that. They've done nothing wrong. They're okay. It's you. You're the one that's going to change. You're the one that's going to take responsibility. So those people that love you, that believe in you and are there for you, have got your back, you're never going to have to prove yourself to that person or those people, because they know. They already know who you are. They're not going to see this as you are who the narcissist is saying that about. And if you really think about it, why would someone who you've been in love with, or someone who is your family member, why would they be discrediting you like this? That in itself is something to cause to question. But remember, most people are not going to see it like that. So that in itself is problematic. Why would you put someone down who you once professed that you loved, and that you'd be there, and that you showed everyone how special this person is to you? Why would you do that? That is so problematic on so many levels. So this is why people can't see through this. They cannot see through the mask. Remember, first impressions count. People just see what they want to see. And that's how it is. And I'm not saying that it's you're weak for not doing anything about it or for not challenging. That is exactly what you must do. Detach, step back. The people who love you, who believe in you, are going to do that. They are going to have your back, and they're going to be alongside you. Those that don't, unfortunately, as painful and as challenging as it is, they're just going to fall to the wayside. They weren't your people to begin with. You don't need to justify yourself. In time, they might see, they might not, but that's not up to you. And I know that there's this level of detachment and surrender in all of this, but you don't need to re-trigger yourself by trying to prove that you are not crazy, or that you are not those things that the narcissist is saying. So if you are someone that is facing this at the moment, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a journal club and a mentorship, and if you're interested in joining, and this would work really good alongside any therapy or counseling that you're already receiving, please see the description box below. I also have a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have gone through similar experiences like you have. And it's a great way to connect and share and talk about your experiences, and so that you know that you're not alone. And it's completely free for you to join. And if you would like more information, please see the description box below. Guys, I really hope this video has helped. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.